Hey everyone, it's Anthony. Uh, it's been a good time since I made a video, about 3 weeks. Um, every other day now I feel emotionally drained or feel very spacey. So sorry if I haven't made any videos in some time. In the last month I got hired for Walmart overnight stocking, but it just so happens I was doing 4 days and then I got down to 3 days, surprisingly, because I can only do so much and I can only make so much. And it takes a lot out of me. I cut my wrist by accident at work on some of the plastic boxes at Walmart. And they let me go tonight. They said it wasn't working out performance-wise, and that they could give me a reference or whatever. It's not working out. And I don't know. I've been feeling very lightheaded and spaced out, and I don't know where I'm going to go from here on out. But for the longest time, I'd have 7 days a week to myself and procrastinate and do some of my music or not have anything and have a free schedule and agenda all the time. And then for that month, the last month, it was, 4 days and 3 days off, or 3 days off, 4 days on. I wasn't expecting that. And I tried working on my Halloween video of handing out candy as Spider-Man in my PlayStation 4 suit. But there's just so much of footage that I tried narrowing it down to a 10-minute video and it just wouldn't let me. So maybe I gotta do that eventually. Yeah, my last remaining great-grandmother passed away just the past Sunday on the 18th of November. It was bound to happen. I think she was about 87 or however how old. I look drained. I sleep. I don't know what's happening. This season that it's going to transition into, it doesn't really do me well. Winter, when it comes winter, I feel there's about 9 or 10 or 11 months, maybe about 9 or 10 months you could do stuff, and the rest is all filled with all crap. I don't know where I'm going to go on from here on out. No matter what I do, it disappoints people. I do all I can, that's never enough. I just feel foggy, lightheaded. I feel like I'm in a different realm sometimes. I'm not on anything. I don't need to be on anything. I wish I had the answers for everything. With my great-grandma, it's weird. Her and my last remaining great-grandfather, it's crazy. I've seen about 3 or 4 great-grandmas in my life. I had my mom's grandmother, my mom's dad's mother passed away last year, my great-grandmother. Um, 10 years ago, my dad's mother's mom passed away 10 years ago. Um, a great grandmother I had in Tulare, California, who wasn't by blood, but I'd always call her grandma. She was grandma through marriage and stuff like that. She passed away about 3 years ago, I think. And my dad's mother passed away just recently. That was his grandmother, my great grandmother. So now for grandmas, I just have my parents, or I mean, all their parents are still alive for now. And my last remaining great grandfather is weird. It's funny, not funny in a laughable way, but he's in the exact same hospital that my great grandmother Nielsen last, when she was around 10 years ago. She died in that same hospital 10 years ago. And he's going through dementia. He probably won't even know who you are. But I think he knew who I was. I'm not sure, but the last time I saw great grandma and grandpa was February 26th, Monday. I know it was a Monday because February 25th was a Sunday, and I was seeing Blackville Brides, and that's a long story too. Blackville Brides never showed up because they were denied access to the border. But my friend Lenny took me over when we got back from the ferry and had a little visit with them. And you know, I've lost so many people throughout my life, and I'm 23, and see a lot of people that's still young. I don't feel young. I've been through a lot that I feel just like I don't feel my as old as I go through stuff I can't explain, or I can explain that people won't really wrap their heads around. So just a lot to sink in. It's been a hard week. Both great grandma and grandpa had lung cancer, and with grandma, it spread into her bones, and yeah. But I felt like I had a good last visit with them, because if I didn't see them this year, the last visit I would have had was 2012. So, and that, you know, that's a long time, you know. You know, I've had a few friends who are not family, friends that I went to high school with. Actually, probably a handful or more, several, pass away due different reasons. I don't want to get too much into detail about that. It's just hard. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do here on out, or where I belong, where I'm going to go. I'm in a haze. Sometimes I think the things I feel, I think something bad's going to happen to me. Just how I feel internally, the sensations, and just what I feel. I feel quite artificial sometimes. Before I knew it was depression and anxiety, I always used to think that it was cancer, or disease no one found out about. Maybe it's a new thing no one's discovered yet. I've been experiencing this stuff as far as I can remember, about 13, 14. I feel like I would say that there's like a space in my head and people wouldn't know what I meant, and I'd have a problem with fluorescent lights in high school. And lately now, I get irritated so much now, and people always want to say the wrong things to you and never know the right things to say. I'm hypervigilant. Whenever I go from point A to point B, I feel like something bad's gonna happen. I'm careful, I'm watchful. I don't know what's wrong. Self-conscious and self-esteem is just so low. I barely pick up the guitar. I don't really sing. I quit a kind of band, kind of group a few months ago. It was quite controlling, especially with the drummer. He wanted 2 guitar players, I wanted 1. He was, 30 or odd years older than me. And it's quite crazy when you're just the sober one. When you're not drinking, smoking anything. I've done all that stuff before, but it's just not for me. And I've been on so much different stuff as a kid and as a teenager with anti-this, anti-everything. And it's hard maintaining everything and trying to overcome everything in your sight. I try to do my best with Walmart overnight stock, and I tried to do that best I could. I can only do so much. Of course, it's never enough. On the bright side, I'm seeing 3 days grace December 14th, but I was hoping that this job was going to help me pay for 2 VIPs for me and my friend Lenny so I could meet 3 days grace, because it's, at a reasonable price right now. I don't think that's going to happen. I think I'll just see them. Maybe with the last batch of money that I get from where I worked at Walmart, I could go away for the weekend or something. I'll see. And my appetite is like, I go battle through an appetite. I have meal replacement shakes that I have. I just get so lonely. I feel like I'm in a dream half the time, and not a very good one. Even when I sleep, I get mostly nightmares, or I don't dream at all. So vivid nightmares. Ones that really scare the living fuck out of you. And I wake up yelling. But I'm gonna cut this short. I'm just telling you why I haven't been active on here the last 3 weeks, but I take it one step at a time, and I don't know how to do that sometimes. I like everything all at once. Sometimes. And I really want to move to a better place. But I'm finding it hard to do that. So I know I'm hungry. I don't feel hungry. I guess I gotta try and force myself to eat something. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Here on out. I just wish there was someone. Everyone gets their someone. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go for now. Until next time, I guess, or I don't know. I'm gonna cut this short for right now.